Knowing when to forgive yourself and correct yourself is a blessing. When something happens and it causes us pain, the pain is there to teach us a lesson. It is not so that we feel pain for the sake of pain. We cannot change the past. We can only take action in the present and, therefore, change the future. There are no passengers on Spaceship Earth. We are all crew. Avoid doing the same you always do, or the day will feel like an incoming tide. In every success story, you will find someone who has made a courageous decision. Forget the past. Time doesn't heal emotional pain. You need to learn how to let go. The first step towards getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are. Look at life through the windshield, not the rear-view mirror. We cannot become what we need to by remaining what we are. People can be more forgiving than you can imagine, but you have to forgive yourself, let go of what's bitter, and move on. Take the first step in faith. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Moving on is a simple thing. What it leaves behind is hard. There are far better things ahead than any we leave behind. Sometimes moving on with the rest of your life starts with goodbye. The biggest lesson I had in my life was failure. Life's too mysterious to take too serious. You're never wrong if you love and help people. Life taught me love is risky, death taught me to love even more. Life is a succession of lessons which must be lived to be understood. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. The one thing that I keep learning over and over again is that I don't know nothing. I mean, that's my life lesson. The universe is one great kindergarten for man. Everything that exists has brought with it its own peculiar lesson. Shortcuts make long delays. Mistakes are part of the dues one pays for a full life. Life is not a problem to be solved, but a reality to be experienced. We make a living by what we get. We make a life by what we give. Don't let anyone ever make you feel like you don't deserve what you want. The hardest thing to learn in life is which bridge to cross and which bridge to burn. Good judgment comes from experience, and experience comes from bad judgment. Life is inherently risky. There is only one big risk you should avoid at all costs, and that is the risk of doing nothing. Mistakes are a part of being human. Appreciate your mistakes for what they are. Precious life lessons that can only be learned the hard way. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. You think you know someone, but mostly you just know what you want to know. The trouble is, if you don't spend your life yourself, other people spend it for you. Most important thing in life is learning how to fall. People tend to complicate their own lives as if living weren't already complicated enough. To suffer without complaint is the only lesson we have to learn in this life. I don't think anyone ever gets over anything in life. They merely get used to it. Your fear is 100% dependent on you for its survival. Give out what you most want to come back. Listen to what you know instead of what you fear. Shortcuts make long delays. Being safe doesn't mean you won't be sorry. Your sacred space is where you can find yourself over and over again. Money isn't everything, but it's right up there with oxygen. What gets measured gets improved. If you do not have control over your mouth, you will not have control over your future. Where there is life, there is hope. Life's too short to regret for not doing what we love. You can't wait around for something to become good. It either is or isn't.